Hey everybody, it's Emily the Crazy Worm Lady. I'm here today with the African night crawlers. As you can see, there's not a whole lot down here, and that is because I had to feed these guys a second time this week. They had gone through everything, and so before I left to go away for a few days, I put a new feeding and I piled everything up over here. Also trying to let some of this thin layer down here dry out a bit so it wouldn't get too moist. So some of these fuller pieces of cardboard, but let me see what these guys are getting into. I'm not getting into any huge numbers just yet, but they are throughout here. But let's see. It's a piece of an avocado pit. That's not what I gave them. I gave them primarily watermelon. Okay, now I think we're getting closer. Not sure what was in this particular handful, but there's quite a number of them here. Look at those guys. Looking good. So, let's see. This just looks like a bunch of bedding over here. Uh-oh, here we go. Let me zoom in. It's a melon rind, and you can see all of those babies. Those little wisps that have just hatched recently. They're all over this. And look beneath it. Beneath it is just where all those juices are being released. There's a lot of worms down there as well. Wow, they are looking awesome. I'm impressed. I can't believe that I had to feed them a second time, but they're just blowing through these feedings quicker than I can give it to them, sometimes faster than I even have the scraps for. So, I'm doing the best that I can for these guys, but it looks like besides the one melon rind that we have left over here, they've pretty much gone through it all. So I am going to even all of this stuff out as far as the bedding's concerned, and we will get these guys fed up again. Okay, so I laid down some coconut coir. Got another nice big bag full of melon rinds. Ooh, sorry guys, I'm knocking my light over. So, looks like there's a few strawberry tops in here as well. But these are still relatively cold. They haven't thawed all the way. So I'm gonna sprinkle oyster shell here. And I am gonna loosely cover these guys up. Trying to keep the big worms off. I don't want them to stick to it and die. So maybe what I'll do is I'll let this continue thawing, and then I will cover it back up. It's nothing wrong with adding cold food to your bins, except if you do it and there's not an adequate barrier, worms can stick to it and freeze. It can cause your worms to climb. And some people like to thaw first because it does get any of the excess moisture. You can drain that off. So I'm going to leave this a few more minutes. I don't want to stress these guys out. And then I will cover it back up and we will leave it for another week. So let me know what you think. Drop your comments below. Like this video and subscribe if you'd like some more content from me. And I'll be back with you guys next week for a full update.